Nope. We're just, no. No. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be easy. This is kind of hard. A little spicy, but something that I would know what I'm doing, so I don't look stupid. I don't want to look at that one. All right.
Hey, Kahlua, shut up!
Hey everyone, Kahlua Lua here. We're starting a new series called Everything is cEDH, where I look at random lists off of Moxfield that have the competitive tag. I'll look over the lists, I'll give my thoughts, and at the end I'll give it a rating. All right, let's give it a shot. We are here on Moxfield, where you can search deck lists. Let's search by commander, and then sadly, I believe you can only search one hub at a time. So we will search competitive. These are the most recent. Let's look for... Let's start with something. Let's start with Grixis. Grixis is easy. Pretty difficult to get Grixis wrong. We have a list for Kess. Let's check this one out. Okay. We're here on Kess. It is commander. Check. Combo. Sure, why not? Competitive. I will be the judge of that. We have the secret lair art. Interesting. Interesting choice. But, alright, let's get into it. Planeswalkers. Jace. Sure, why not? Jace is fine. Creatures. Dothy. Okay, so for our creatures, we're also using this Spellseeker art. I can't approve of this. It's a red flag right off the start. We have the... was it the owl? Judge foil that you could be using, but so red flag, check. Otherwise, kitten, sure, kitten, you could blink cast, you could blink your Spellseeker for value. Ledger's fine. Oppo, Simeon, Snapcaster Mage. Also, I believe, oh, this is like the super rare one. If you win the tournament or something. Yeah. The Grand Prix, or I don't know what they're calling it these days. But Snapcaster Mage. It's kind of fallen out of favor outside of like Azami, but sure, why not? Are they missing anything? Maybe a Ragavan would be a good choice. Okay, let's keep going. Whoa. Okay. They should rename this. Rename this Kess Secret Lair Arts. Or alternate arts. Because we have just about every card is not the original. Okay. Let's look at these sorceries. Sure. Looting fills your graveyard. Get probe. Yep. Gamble. Imp seal. Ponder. Sure. Peer. Peer has kind of fallen out of favor recently. A lot of people just play Grim Tutor because it costs 3 and gets you what you need to win. Graph's fine. Preordain. You don't really see much Preordain anymore. Toxic. We have some wheels. Unearth. Okay. So maybe with Unearth, they're doing like cast Spellseeker, get Entomb, cast Entomb, blink Spellseeker, get Reanimate, put Oracle in the bin, cast Reanimate, blink Spellseeker, get Consultation. So we've got the Reanimate. Let's see, do we have an Entomb? A, B, C, D, E, F, E, A, B, C, E. Okay, so no Entomb. So I guess our Reanimate and Unearth will just be for value. Sure, why not? Value, Unearth, value, Reanimate. Okay. Let's move on to our instance. We've got anything that stands out besides the secret lair arts. Limb duels, mana drain, or little old muddle. Usually you don't see muddle in a Grixis list, unless if you're trying to get Isochron Scepter and Dramatic Reversal out. But it's still you can, I guess you'd use it for tutoring Breach, tutoring Oracle. And besides that, looks okay. Besides all of the secret lair, alternate, double masters, full art, bordered, boxed, topper art. Yeah. All right, let's move on to our artifacts. Curse Totem. Sure. You don't have any activated abilities besides Dothy, I guess. Maybe this is just me. I might have tossed in a Jeweled Lotus as well. It'll at least pay for 2 on your commander. And then if it gets killed, it can really use all 3. But maybe a Felwar Stone would be good. But yeah, all 3 talismans is fine. Some people don't like running Felwar Stone or Exotic Orchard because it will sometimes not give you the colors that you want. Moving on to enchantments. Secret Lair, Secret Lair. League of Legends Secret Lair. These are all fine. Necro is fine. Let's look at the lands. 29, a bit high for these days. Got the Gemstones, City of Traders maybe. But sure, lands are fine. All right, we've looked at all the Secret Lair arts. It's time to give this deck a rating. If a 0 is cold calling people about their car's extended warranty, and let's say a 10 is finding a dockside in your bulk pile, I will rate this deck your Fritos getting stuck on the metal ring in the vending machine. Let's move on to another one. They see me rolling. Sushi. Oh. Okay, we're gonna skip that one. Blue Farm. Let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look at our creatures. Dothy, Dockside, Dragon Rage, sure, fill your graveyard. Grand Abolisher, Esper, Grim Hireling, Ledger, Loyal Apprentice. Yep. It's about as vanilla as you can get with your creatures. Still no Ragavan, and we have a Loyal Apprentice. Give you some Thopters pretty slowly, but sure, why not? Sorceries. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Another Peer into the Abyss. I guess they haven't gotten the memo yet. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 doop. March, sure. Red Blast, I like it. All right, instances. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, did we miss Force of Will? No, but it's the Invocation in Amonkhet thingy-mabob. All right, artifacts. Yep. Okay. Enchantments. Yep. Lands. Doo-ba-doo-boo. All right. Well, looking at this list, let's give it a rating. Let's say a bad rating would be getting a brain freeze from a slushie. A good rating would be eating a whole pizza by yourself and not feeling ashamed afterwards. I will give this the slice of white bread with no toppings. No jam, no butter, no cheese. Just a slice of white bread. Okay, let's let's try another one. All right, those last two were the last ones were kind of meh, pretty standard. So let's look for something a little more fun. All right, this one I'm looking for something fun. This says fun question mark. Oh my goodness. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Nope. Let's try this one. It's got 1,000 views. Okay. This one is artifacts. It's combo. It's competitive. It's red-green. Looking for help. We are here to help. It's combo mid-range. Primer, ramp, rocks, tokens. And we are doing choose a background. Jahira, which allows you to tap tokens for green. Guild Artisan. Whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, you create 2 treasure tokens. Nope. We're just no. No. Okay, no. Pass. No thank you, pass. I'm good. Let's find the Shorokai list. Shorokai. We have a Shorokai list. Let's check it out. See what it's all about. Check it out. Losing my voice. It's almost gone. Okay, we have Artifacts Combo Competitive, Shorokai, Polykraken. We've got 1 Planeswalker with Narset. And our 2 creatures are our poly creatures, Hullbreaker and Tidespout. Look at the sorceries. Boop. Sure, why not? Wrath of God is kind of a standout. You don't really see Wrath of God. Usually, Vanquish and Supreme Verdict are more than enough. Also have Winds of Abandon, sure. Instances. Calamity's Wake is a new one. It's, interesting that they went with that, but yeah, it's fine. Gets rid of your graveyard, and is kind of like a ranger captain, so that's cool. Dispatch. So they've got the swords. So instead of running Dispatch, I might do. They have Path to Exile? Yeah, I might run Path to Exile instead of Dispatch. These are all fine. The White March and the Blue March. Blue one's good. White one, I've tested it out. I probably wouldn't run it. I would just run Soul Partition instead. It's better. We're sure. Artifacts. We've got the Isochron Scepter. They're gonna mill out with Codex Shredder. Fine. Also hit top deck tutors. I don't run it. Oh, my throat hurts so much. Okay, our other win count is Blind Obedience. You can extort with Dramatic Reversal or make infinite mana with your polymorph targets. Rest in Peace. Sure. Stops Breach shenanigans. And our lands, anything sticks out from lands? Sort of looks like we have a Tainted Pact mana base. Interesting. Fine. Could have, if you drop some of all of this, you could run Mystic Sanctuary. You fill up your basics. Tabernacle's fun. Yeah, looks like a good start. Probably pretty solid list. I'd probably drop Wrath of God for Out of Time. Out of Time is pretty great. Dispatch for Path. Wrath for Out of Time. It's pretty good. I might drop Narset too. So normally you'd think that you could save your Planeswalker with your pilots, which is usually fine, but then someone just plays a Crom, and Crom will smack into Narset and get rid of it right away. But you do have Narset and Twister. Sure, could be a thing. Let's rate this deck. If your leg falling asleep and going numb is a D-, and eating a cup of buldak ramyun spicy noodles is 5 red peppers, then this deck, I'll rate it going to the supermarket and forgetting your wallet at the checkout line. Let's keep going. Let's try another one. Let's look for something a little more spicy. A little spicy, but something that I would know what I'm doing, so I don't look stupid. And yeah, I just want you all to know, I have no idea what I'm talking about, so then, okay, let's look for TNT Turbo Druid. TNT by Charles P316. It's combo. It's competitive. It doesn't have red, and it's turbo. TNT, Tymna and Thrasios. Whoa. Interesting. This is Combat Courier. It has Unearthed, which I'm assuming we're gonna Hermit Druid. And instead of Fate Stitcher, we're gonna Unearth this for 1 instead. Interesting. So instead of the untap, you get the draw card. Yeah, this is probably better than Fate Stitcher because you just cast it for 1 if you need to. All right, let's keep going. So we've got 1 interesting card. Everything else is pretty standard. Divining Witch. Divining Witch is, yeah, you see it around. Sorceries. Dread Return. So the main thing with this deck is we're gonna activate Hermit Druid, put our library into our graveyard, which will trigger Narcomoeba. Narcomoeba will come out, and then you can unearth Combat Courier, which will give you 3 creatures on the board. Then you can Dread Return, sacking those 3 creatures and bringing back your Thassa's Oracle, or perhaps Laboratory Maniac if you have a way to draw a card and win the game. They're also running the breakfast combo of Cephalid and the Nomad, which will also mill your deck. You have Divining Witch, which can get rid of your library like a Consultation can. We've got a Devoted Druid, so I'm assuming there's a Swift reconfiguration in here as well. Oof for some control. All right, sorceries. We got the Dread Return. We've got some tutors. Card draw, Savines. Neoform. It's all pretty good. Sylvan Tutor, sure. All good. My voice is starting to go out. All right, let's move on to the instance. Chord of Calling is an interesting one. A couple counter spells for interaction, a couple of removal spells, and a couple tutors. Moving on to artifacts. We've got the Greaves, which will combo with the Cephalid Illusionist, where you can target it and it will mill your library. Only a couple artifacts because I guess we're gonna lean on Oof to stop our opponents. Alright, enchantments, sure. Carpet is a little bit less on the, you don't see it quite as much as you used to, but, or same with library. Carpet and library. Swift Reconfig will combo with the Devoted Druid. Let's look at the lands. Nothing really sticks out. You got Odawara, Boseiju, and yeah, fetches and duels. All right. I was sort of hoping we would see some more weird stuff, but I guess Combat Courier is as weird as we're gonna get. Let's give this deck a rating. For TNT Turbo Druid, if your cat bringing you a dead mouse is a 5,000 and having to go to the DMV to renew your driver's license is a minus a million, then I will give this deck a rating of the Zelda's Water Temple. All right, next one. Ooh, let's try Jetmir. I promise no infinite combos. I will be the judge of that. Competitive. Naya Stacks. Jetmir. Medium play some Jetmir. You might see it from there. Okay. Let's find the infinite combo. There's gotta be one in here. There's gotta be something. Infinite combos, okay. We have a Dockside. Can do a lot of nasty stuff with a Dockside. Staxy creatures. Well, this looks like a pile. You shall steal many unsuspecting games. Sorceries. Sure. Instants. Yep. Those are instants. Artifacts. Those are all artifacts, enchantments. Rabble Rousing. What's that? Hideaway 5? What the hell is Hideaway? Look at the top 5 cards of the library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest at the bottom of the runner-up order. Whenever you attack with one more creatures, create that many 1/1 green and white. This is blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, Hideaway. Hideaway. Oh, that was like... There were lands with Hideaway. Interesting. That's on enchantments now, too. Yeah. This is definitely a deck list. You should put Winota up here. Unless if you're a comedian, then it's okay. All right, let's rate this deck. This no infinite combos. I think the name No Infinite Combos was pretty accurate. I looked at the list, couldn't find any infinite combos, so that's accurate. If the Rock being in the Fast and the Furious series is good and winning the game is bad, I will rate this deck Rose pushing Jack off of the raft and him freezing to death is the rating for this one. Yeah. He died. She lived though. And she had the jewel. And she's a crazy old lady and threw it into the ocean. That's this deck. Is that. That's everything is cEDH Volume 1. We didn't get too crazy. Tried to stay away from the deep end on that one. But like, comment, subscribe, check out my Patreon, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.